kind of substance?
Like a Velcro.
Like a Velcro. And it helps the strings be sticky, the right amount of sticky.
Yes.
Okay, and you put it on the bow, not on the strings.
You put it on the bow and not the strings.
You know, some people might not know what a bow is. Why don't you tell them exactly what a bow is and how it's made?
It's a stick that's got horsehair on it, and
now your bow doesn't have horsehair, does it?
Yes,
you probably got a synthetic. No?
Well, I think the actual bow part is carbon fiber, but the hairs are actually hair.
Hair. Okay.
Yeah.
I knew the real ones were horsehair, but I didn't know if the cheaper makes. Yours is not cheap. Yours is a mid-level now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
you moved up.
Yes, and so the rosin goes on the hair.
Okay. Rosin goes right on the hair of the bow.
Yep.
And it comes in a little like not tin can, but
like,
plastic.
It's like a little cardboard box, and you like open it up, and then you just kind of apply it on.
You rub it on there.
Yeah, it's like kind of like when you erase like a pencil.
That's
kind of how you put it on
there. That's
there.
exactly right. All right, so then you tuned it up, and then you rosin the bow.
Yep.
Is there anything else you gotta do? You ready to go now?
Sometimes I'll clean the strings, but I need to do that more than I do. But that's kind of an after practice kind of thing. But
now, do you stand up and play this instrument?
No, I sit down.
You sit down to play it. Now, there's something on the floor, I think.
Yes. So do you want the end pin or do you want the rock stop?
You got to tell people about both because they got names and people won't know what they are.
So the end pin is the big pointy part that sticks out in the end that makes.
Does it go in and out of the cello, or does it always stay out?
It's got a little screw that you can adjust it to your height.
To your height, and also it goes in the case that way.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, so you got to put it back up in the cello, or it won't fit in the case.
Or it won't fit in the case.
Right.
So then the rock stop it's a little plastic. I don't know how to describe it. It pretty much, if you're playing on a hard floor surface like in the gym, and you don't have a little rubber stopper for your end pin, you sit it on a chair or underneath a leg of a chair, and it holds your instrument there. If that makes sense.
What do you mean about the leg of the chair?
So you have four chair legs, right?
Right.
And so 2 in front and 2 in the back.
Right.
And so there's a little metal ring that'll stick underneath one of the legs of the chairs.
Okay.
And then it extends out. And
with a kind of what would you call it, a strap or something?
Yeah, it's like a strap, kind of an adjustable strap.
Uh-huh.
And then you just stick your end pin in it, and it'll keep it there.
Keep it from sliding.
Keep it from sliding, yep.
Right, so when you really get to pressing and get moving, that doesn't move on you.
Yeah, it's nice to have.
All right, so you get situated. There's what is that, a 5-minute routine then?
Yeah.
To get ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you're going to play.
Yeah.
So tell us some of the things that you've been playing or how you've progressed good enough to be accepted into an orchestra. What got you to this point?
Well, I always start with scales and arpeggios and broken thirds.
What's an arpeggio?
It's like the do, mi, so of each scale.
Of each scale. So do you arpeggiate all the different keys then?
Yes.
Okay. The Hewitt gang in front of us here, we're talking how this is the first game some of the grandparents have been able to come. Said they like watching the broadcast, but being live is just a lot better. So the state's now letting 4 people per player into the game. So with the COVID numbers going down, more people get to come to the games. And so this is the first game for many grandparents.
Yeah.
So it's very exciting for them. And I think it's a lot better if they get to be here too. Because so much of what we do is family related at these things, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, we were talking about arpeggios and scales. Okay.
Yep.
And you do those daily then?
I try to, yes.
Okay. And do you do those at school or at home?
Those are usually at home.
So when are you getting time in your day to do that stuff?
Usually the only time I have are Wednesday nights.
You just said you do it every day.
Well, I said I try to. I try to practice every night, but that usually never works out between games and work. And Wednesday nights are really the only free night that I have.
So you put in a pretty long session on Wednesday night?
I try to.
Okay. All right. So have you gone to a rehearsal yet at Bethany?
I have not. It starts this Monday.
This Monday. So next week on Tuesday, I'll get to hear all about the drive up there. Now, what's your connection with Bethany? How'd they hear how good you are?
Well, my private lessons teacher, her husband actually directs, and she is the first chair, you could call it, in that orchestra. And so there's about, I think I'm the fourth cellist out of her little studio that is a part of it.
Okay. So the cello section's all out of her studio.
We have nine cellists.
9 cellos in that orchestra?
And about 4 of us are from her studio.
Okay.
There's, I think, a few college kids, a few older community members, and a younger community member.
Okay. And they got a full violin section too?
Yes.
You know, they have a string program in their high school there. Did you know that?
I did.
Yeah. So they're one of the few schools our size that has a string program. Most people just have band and choir.
Yeah.
So that's something unique to Smoky Valley. It's been a long time tradition there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about our singers video we made.
Oh, yeah?
Tell us the people how that day went. And I'll chime in if I think of something.
Well, I thought it was going to be longer than what it was. It was actually pretty fun. It was a pretty fun day, honestly. It wasn't as bad as I thought. I thought we did pretty good, honestly.
Yeah, I think we did too.
It sounded pretty good, and I'm excited to see it.
Yeah.
In all honesty.
Well, you stop by my office sometime, I'll show it to you.
Yeah.
Not everybody can watch those. It's like a secret thing. Until KMEA or even after that, those don't go out to the public for copyright.
Yeah,
so I don't know how we're going to get our parents to see it.
Can we not do like a one-time stream here on 3BN?
No,
like
I don't think so. I'll ask KMEA. Once they show the KMEA people, I'll ask them, but I don't think so. We are making that video to send to the state for the State Music Educators Convention. And we spent all day last Friday down at the Methodist Church, didn't we?
All day.
And what's your favorite song, Megan?
Oh, I don't know. I like Absalom's a lot.
Yeah, it's just because it was so crazy.
Yeah, I think when we first got it, we all kind of were a little confused by it.
Well, I was too.
But then once we really got putting it together, we all really, really started to love it.
Yeah, it's got so many different sections that are challenging.
Yeah.
And unique, you know.
Yeah, it's not one of those you hear every day.
No, it's not for everybody.
No.
Not everybody's going to like that piece.
Yeah.
Okay. And I know eating lunch was another favorite time of the day.
That was a fun time. Yeah, our little group that we had sitting there we were all over the place with all our pizza.
Yeah, and you guys ate a lot.
We did. We probably ate more than we should have, especially when we had practice that day.
It didn't seem to hurt you. Oh, basketball practice?
Yeah, we had basketball practice.
Yeah, how'd that go for you guys?
It was pretty easy, actually. We had our harder practice the day before, which was nice, judging because we ate quite a bit.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'll be curious to see how your first rehearsal goes there at Bethany. Does that orchestra happen to play with the Messiah, do you know? Have they talked to you about that?
I'm not 100% sure.
In the spring, they do the Messiah every year with orchestra. I don't know. I was just wondering if that orchestra is the one that played it, because that'd be neat for you to be part of that.
Yeah, because I know it got canceled last year, obviously, as everything else did.
All right, Megan, thanks for hanging out with me.
Yeah, this is
Let's
fun.
turn these off and take a break.
Yeah, cool.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Moundridge as we're ready for the boys' game as the JV girls' game went a little long, forced the varsity girls' game into just a little longer, so we're about 15 minutes behind. Tonight, Sterling 7-5 comes off a rough Sterling Invitational tournament with a nice win over Scott City, but then 2 losses to a hot shooting Hugoton Eagle team, and then losing to the rival Lions in the Sterling Invitational. Sterling is 7-5, currently sitting in 4th in the Spearville Sub-State, and with Syracuse leading the Sub-State at 11-2. Sterling at 7-5. Ellenwood at 10-3. Medicine Lodge 8-5, and then Sterling at 7-5. Sublette at 5-6. So. And maybe Elkhart at 6-8, Spearville 5-7, with Johnson 2-9. Moundridge, they come into tonight sitting 3rd at 8-5 in their sub-state. They defeated Hillsboro the Tuesday after the Friday that Sterling beat Hillsboro, and Hillsboro has not lost since. Hillsboro's 9-2. Sedgwick is sitting 2nd in that sub-state, and I believe we travel to Sedgwick sometime soon here. Hutch Trinity in 4th at 8-6, so a tough sub-state there. Inman, who defeated Sterling back in December, is 5-8. Moundridge lost to McPherson or Elyria Christian in the first game. Defeated Hillsboro, then proceeded to lose to Inman Lions and Little River, and would then defeat Chaparral in overtime 60-57 in the Heart of America League CPL Challenge. They would defeat Marion easily, Bennington easily, lose to Hutch Trinity on the 15th right before the tournament. And then on Monday, following that Friday game, would score 100 points in a 100-96-point win in overtime over Wichita Homeschool. They would then defeat Sedgwick later in that week, 59-58. So they just defeated Gossel on Friday, 52-41. They have a stretch here of Sterling, Inman, Remington, Sedgwick, Berean Academy, and El Saline to finish the year. Cody Oden from 3, no good. Donovan Hopewell with the rebound, doing nearly his best Dennis Rodman.
Here you are with the Dennis Rodman thing again. You love to go to that.
Well, he kind of reminds me. He doesn't shoot it, and
he just rebounds like crazy.
Rebounds and plays defense. Sterling struggled to score in the Sterling Invitational. Went to Cheney last Tuesday and had a really great game until the final minute of the third, or the final 10 seconds of the third quarter. And Cheney would hit 3 threes, a miracle 3 at the end of 3.
That thing there, that miracle 3 screwed it all up, in my opinion.
And they scored 2 more threes, and then it ended up being a 13-point game.
Yeah, that got 13 real fast.
It did. But I was impressed because Cheney had...
they were ranked.
Yes, they had only lost 1 or 2 games.
Yeah, to be honest, we look like the better team most times.
And our guards got to the basket kind of at will. Moundridge with only 9 boys on their roster. That'll be a foul on Cody Oden as Corbin Weedle, the 6'3 senior, knocks that down. Be Cody's first team. Second team foul, apologize. Weedle ties it up at 3. Cody will drive baseline, stopped there by
No, there was some
Schlosser.
violation.
And that'll be a turnover. Another one on Sterling. The Clark, Matt Hendricks sent me, you were asking about where we are with where we are in terms of 2A. Hillsboro is actually the largest.
Hillsboro, huh?
Hillsboro at 169.
That's quite a bit bigger than us. We're 140.
Sterling is 148 this
A
year.
little bigger than I thought.
Erie's at 156, which we played last year. Garden Plain at 168. So Donovan with some really nice defense.
Not really.
You don't think so?
Nah, he's not supposed. He's not supposed to be able to get to the middle.
I got you.
He's got to keep him out of that
I see what
area.
you're saying. There's Zach Surface with the miss, gets his own rebound, finds Tyus. Tyus with the dunk.
You don't see that every day. Just two-step dunk it.
Yes, we do.
Well, we do. The other teams don't.
No, their crowd wasn't impressed.
I think they were. They're just sitting there, though.
Weedle with a wild shot, but
Well,
he gets his own
he was
rebound.
worried about Tyus, I guarantee it.
Oh.
Tyus Denias was just too tall.
I don't think there's any doubt about that. And Tyus will force that turnover on Corbin Unruh, 6-foot senior.
Why does Kaz wear his mask on the floor every single time he goes in the game?
Because he's been wearing it pregame, doesn't even know it's on. What I have a better question is, why are his shoes
That's his fashion statement.
black and white? Now, is that two different shoes,
Yeah,
sets
he got-
of shoes, or did he buy them that
I don't
way?
know. I think he bought them that way.
Tyus Wilson now 2 of 2 from 3. He's been, would you say, cold lately, Clark?
Yeah, the last few games, but he's had guys guarding him more.
Cass Comley with the rebound. Looks like he's got a brace on his hand.
Yeah, he's got something on there.
Little Michael Jackson glove.
He can dunk this. Oh,
Tyus lost it on the way up. Rebound by Weedle. This is,
nice layup.
that
actually.
was nice take by Corbin Unruh. Both teams above the rim a little bit.
Yeah, we've really seen some fun stuff this season. Not a normal season for us.
We didn't get a call the Hugoton game against Sterling when they were like 15 of 20 from 3.
He's going to ram that.
Tyus Wilson with another dunk. Zach trying like crazy to keep him out of the middle, wasn't he? He slid with him as long as he could. Zach Surface with the foul. Be the third team foul. Sterling leads 10-5, 3:48 left. Gabe Riffle into the game. I nearly said Dirksen again.
I'll try to keep you on it.
Yeah, you would. Caden Webb out. Cody Oden back in. Kaufman, the sophomore, he'll give it up to Logan Churchill. He's 6'5" and misses.
He looks 6'5".
He does, doesn't he? He's just a sophomore, Clark. Cody gets it blocked by Unruh. And Coach Schneider's questioning what I question, is it was blocked, didn't it go out of bounds? But it must have gone out on Cody, I guess.
Well, that ref looks like he's pretty confident in his call.
I would totally agree with that.
He's like staring over here.
Tyus Wilson and Cody Royer quickly back into the game at the next dead ball. Kaz Comley, nice turning there. Kaz has come all along. Tough shot by Landon Kaufman, who ran into Gabe Riffle and bounced off, and the ball somehow went into the basket. Zach Surface didn't quite have his feet set. Rebound, Jonathan Schlosser, 6'2" senior. Donovan Hopewell got away with a foul there as Landon Kaufman drains that. Seeing a lot of kids. Cody Oden with the 3. They run out to contest those and they kind of get into their halfway region. You know what I'm talking about, Clark?
No man's land?
Well, when they run out to guard them, their hands go kind of in no man's land, I guess. Yeah, you could say that. Landon Kaufman runs into Riffle and Hopewell. Riffle and Hopewell and Zach Surface check out. Kaufman dribbles baseline, rejected by Tyus Wilson.
That was a beautiful block.
That was.
Kept right back to Cody.
Yeah, that's the kind you like.
Throw it out of bounds.
Tyus checked by Corbin Weedle. There's Kaz Comley.
Kaz playing pretty good. The defense has been pretty good.
Defense is really good, and if they can get offense out of him, that's a bonus. But Sterling's got to find scoring from more than just Tyus, and so far Cody Oden with a 3. Kaz Comley with 3. And Kaufman answers just like that. 1 minute left in the first quarter. Comley finds Tyus. Tyus goes up, no foul.
There's
and
one.
He'll draw one there as Weedle. As Weedle will be fouled by Tyus.
Accidental foul.
Corbin Unruh in for Jonathan Schlosser. They're long, Clark. 6'3", 6'5", 6 foot, 6'2".
Yeah.
And they're kind of a mixture of everybody.
Fairly athletic.
You got seniors and sophomores, juniors. That was a travel and got away with it. That would not have gone in the JV girls game.
He would have got it, I guarantee it.
Guaranteed. There's a second one on Tyus. And
he didn't even jump.
Nope. That was Landon Kaufman took it. Donovan Hopewell will come in for at least for the rest of the quarter. I believe Coach Unrau at Moundridge got his 500th win earlier this year, I believe, at Moundridge, and I want to say it's 33 or 34 years, maybe 35 at Moundridge. He's been there as long as you and I have been at Sterling, I would think.
I wish they'd come back to our tournament.
I do too. They go
They
go to the Halstead tournament.
That'd be a good tournament for them.
Yeah.
Closer. Not that we're a long drive.
No, not at all.
What's Halstead? Hey, that's 2 that's gone the wrong way here.
They're going to get overturned here.
Maybe.
And, of course, the officials are getting lots of help. Coach Unrau can't believe that. It's amazing how happy you can go and then mad. Kaz feeling it. Long rebound. 20 seconds left. He might have taken the last shot. Kaufman, he's not going to worry about it. Neither will Weedle. He'll miss, so Sterling will get a chance for the last shot as Gabe Riffle picks up the rebound. Four seconds.
Where's it going?
16-12, an eventful first quarter there, and a lot of action, Clark.
I don't like it.
What do you mean you don't like it? This is exactly.
I don't like where we're at.
Well, I don't like that Tyus has 2 fouls, but this is exactly what I expected.
What do you mean? Why do you say these sorts of things? What did you expect exactly?
Just like this.
What is your point? That they're playing with a lot of offense or a lot of defense?
No, it's just
or that it's close.
Well, yeah, it's close. I mean, are you saying they scoring too many points? We are. We gave up 12, Clark. That's 48 points for the game.
That's too many. We need to keep teams about
40. But that's almost impossible. So
no, it's not.
If you say so. But you're wrong.
It's not impossible.
So I got one more question. What did you have as sides on your chimichanga?
Just beans and rice.
Was it a chicken chimichanga?
Chicken. That's what the guy told me to get. That's what I got.
Was it really good?
It was pretty good.
Man, I'm hungry right now.
You're not really, are you?
I am.
It's, I eat lunch at such an early time.
Yeah, I agree.
That you
10 o'clock.
Nah, today was more like 11 or 45.
Still pretty early. Oh, well, then I guess you're normal. That's what I ate.
It was more normal today. Depends on the day.
My salad isn't sitting anymore.
No, you have to go to Casey's after the game.
Coach Schneider will leave Tyus Wilson on the bench here to start the second quarter. Zach Surface back in.
Nice move.
Finds Cody Oden. That'll be short. Nice rebound by Corbin Unruh. They're quick. Donovan Hopewell checking Kaufman. Weedle will be blocked by, I don't know.
I think it was Cody Royer
that's
from
what
the
I think.
backside.
I agree with you. And Coach Unruh can't believe that wasn't a foul, so he's going to work this official for a while. And that was nearly a turnover.
It's going to be nasty at the other end.
Yeah, I think that could have, I don't know if they dunked, but this could be. This won't be. As Zach fouls him, that will be a dunk.
He dunked that?
Yeah.
I was watching the action underneath the rim.
Churchill follow dunk. It won't count.
I don't care.
Churchill's a 6'5" sophomore. 15 for you,
Do
Clark.
they have 2 6'5" guys, or is this the guy that was on it?
They have 6'3" and 6'5".
Okay.
Weedle's 6'3". They list him at 6'3". I'm sorry. That is incorrect. Weedle's number 3. This is Landon Kaufman. Tyus Wilson back in the game, 16-13. Sterling stays. Kaz with a nice take and finishes. That's probably Kaz's best move of the year, would you think, Clark?
He's having one of his better games so far, I think.
He's not, that was not Clark Comley making that move.
No, whatever.
That was quick into the basket. Cody Royer with the foul. I bet you never made a move like, of course, back in the day they wouldn't have played man-to-man. They just played zone on you, right?
Yeah, I just mainly shot it.
Yeah, you rained out there in two-point land like I did.
Yeah, pretty far out there usually.
There was none of this glory hound three-point shot.
No,
like they.
2-pointers.
Yeah. I think they ought to put in a 4-point line. How about you?
No.
Out there by the volleyball line. Man, watch them stand there out there in pregame and warm up. They'll all be doing it. Yep. Corbin Unruh makes them both. 2 points. 6:27 left. Cody Oden splits the double team.
That Moundridge's first foul.
And the Sterling crowd gives the Bronx cheer, I guess you would call that. Standing and giving an ovation to the official for calling a foul.
Well, they went a whole quarter without a foul.
Sterling with 7 fouls already. A little zone action here, huh, Clark?
Gabe Riffle will be good at this zone offense, the way he can post guys.
He'll seal them if they move the ball from one side to the other,
yeah,
huh?
He'll have him sealed. He had him sealed there. Donovan had the other side sealed.
Be a foul on Corbin Weedle. That'll be on the floor. Tyus trying not to get his third. He gets that one to go.
Somehow he got it in the goal.
He makes up for some not great defense all the time. You can afford to overplay, can't you?
That was really good defense because that's what they're supposed to do.
Force it to the middle
Funnel
to him.
it to the big guy. Travel, yeah. I thought so.
20-16, 5:27 left here at Moundridge. I don't think this is going to change much the whole night, do you?
What's that?
This
back and forth?
Yeah.
I think we're actually playing pretty good offense. I've seen us play worse offense.
His depth is only at 6 players, but.
So we're going to have to keep playing very good defense.
Sterling will turn it over.
When I say 40, I mean it's going to be about 40. We're going to score 45 or 46, probably maybe 50.
You want to go for 60?
It's a possibility, but.
70?
No way.
Well, I didn't know. You were kind of working starting at 40. We got 20 right now. Now, they've been held scoreless here. Actually, that's not true. They scored 13. They had 13 at the quarter. Zach Surface back in for Kaz Comley. Donovan Hopewell out. Can you see Kobe's protege over there at the top of the...
Andrew?
Yeah, Andrew and Colton. I sent them over there. Be a travel on Landon Kaufman. They've got padded seats over there.
Yeah.
I blew it.
Well, you were in a hurry to see Riley.
Zach Surface, that one's no good. Zach nearly picked up another, well, maybe, I don't know if he's got one.
Whoa, that's a nice play there. That's a great rebound.
Nice take by Churchill. He got it over, but couldn't finish.
What a catch. Pass catch.
Nice pass. Gabe Riffle swatted behind by Weedle. It'll be a foul on, is that on Riffle? Nope, be second on Cody Oden. So Sterling, the foul's mounting up. There's a whole lot of twos on the, in fact, everybody in has 2. I can't see I'm blocked over there, but Kaz Conley
what do you want
back
to know,
in.
team fouls?
Well, I was looking at our personal fouls over
8,
there.
Well, 21 got 2 fouls.
Well, who else has 2? Everybody has 2 over there.
Over there.
You can't see them either, probably.
No, I can't see the goal standards in the way.
Into the game is Joseph Schrog for just a quick breather for Corbin Unruh. And Weedle makes both of those. We're now at 20-18.
Well, we're getting blessed by another good game.
Yes. Zach Surface nearly
that was
travels.
Really weird.
Weedle checking Tyus. Tyus and a runner.
Tough to defend that.
Yeah. And he did about all you could do. Forced him into a tough shot. 3:23 left. Royer will tie up Weedle, and that will go to Sterling. That will be a technical. That'll be That'll be on Corbin Weedle. That will add a personal foul to him. Tyus Wilson will go to the free throw line. I'm guessing you didn't see what happened.
I'm guessing he said a bad word. But I didn't see it. I mean, it was just out of the blue.
Of course, we weren't looking for it either.
No, it's just speculation. Who knows what really happened?
Coach Unruh will tell him to have a seat for a little bit. Did you ever have any rules on technicals when you played?
Like what?
Like if you get one, you don't play anymore that game?
No.
Yeah, that was our rule.
No, not any rules.
And then you would be back in the next morning running laps backwards for an hour.
Well, I think as a coach, it kind of just depends what the kid's like, you know. You deal with them every day, and if you've been working on his attitude for every day in practices and he's disobeying, if it's a kid that has a great attitude, never done anything wrong, and all of a sudden something weird happens, then you kind of
Well, I got to tell you, there weren't any technicals on our team.
Really? Only one?
Actually, I can remember one on a JV game, and that was the last time you ever saw that. Because after it's one thing to get sat out for the whole game. It's another thing to have to go running backwards laps the next morning for an hour.
You mean you ran it backwards?
Yeah.
Was that more difficult than frontwards?
Yeah, try it sometime.
I think you break your wrist. Fall and break your wrist.
No. They weren't running that fast.
I worry about it. Football quit doing it.
Yeah, I know. That's
Kids
when
fall down all the time,
yes,
break the wrist.
that's I know somebody who did that. Not running backwards though. That'll be a hold on Landon Kaufman. And this is a tough game to officiate. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Two athletic teams and both just
a lot of
fighting.
hands.
Yeah.
Hands and hips.
Yes, hands and hips.
2 H's, double H's. We should surely come up with some kind of saying for that.
I like hands and hips.
That's nice by Kaz.
Kaz takes, nearly got his own rebound. Donovan gets the garbage. Sterling's just finding the plays at the right time.
Well, they need to quit running that 2-3 zone against us because
Kaz calmly with some really nice defense there. Donovan pushes Kaufman, but the ball goes swatted. The ball goes right back out to the three-point line. I'm waiting for him to catch one of those one-handed. Kaufman from three, no good. Kaz calmly out rebounds.
What is with Kaz tonight?
He is feeling it. Yeah, jump Tyus. Okay, Tyus didn't jump.
We'll see here. He traveled. Just when he was at his moment of greatness, traveled. Well, it's important minute 57 here. If we can keep them to 20, 22 points here in the quarter, advantage us.
Well, we're almost on your 40 pace for them, which we've said that's what we've got to shoot for. I don't know if Coach Schneider puts a point total on the board. Does he do that?
I don't know.
For goals? Well, you would know.
So. I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either. 137 left. Corbin Unruh working on Kaz out here. Hopewell working all over Landon Kaufman.
There. He got it too.
That's a travel, yep. Kaz, that looks good. 1 minute left. What are you seeing, Clark?
Yep, they still have 20. That's what I see.
That's what I pay you for? Those are Tony. I pay you Tony Romo bucks. Millions for that observation. You were so quiet over there. I thought maybe you were contemplating something.
No.
You were back in one of your zones again, and
I don't know what I was thinking about. Nothing in particular.
probably another chimichanga.
No, I was thinking about down here. Something happened. I was thinking about. I've already forgotten.
Problem is, you don't remember what it was.
I know they just scored from the free throw line.
That first foul on Kaz Comley. Cody Oden back in the game. Cody Royer back in the game for Kaz Comley and Zach Surface. Moundridge just can't quite get over the hump.
There is no hump to get over.
Oh, what do you mean?
Can't get the lead or what?
Yeah.
That's a good thing because we're playing pretty good defense. Here we go.
There's
a dunk.
Two-handed jam there by Tyus. Good seal by Gabe Riffle.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't think he was really not sealing anybody. Really wasn't anybody there to seal. Cody Royer with some decent defense. Gets a push on.
I hang on to it. I thought it was going out of bounds.
Clark was getting excited. He nearly jumped out of his shoes. Oh, wait, he
I
did.
thought we were going to score here to win the half.
He jumped completely out of his shoes. Tyus missing. That's a follow dunk.
Oh, that was quite a finish to the quarter right there. Oh, my.
30-21.
That was awesome.
Sterling expands its lead to its.
Man.
I don't think you enjoyed that.
I enjoyed that.
I don't think so.
He just smashed it at the buzzer.
I didn't think he was going to have enough time. Did you?
Yeah.
You did?
I saw him when he released the first shot. I thought he's going to smash it at the buzzer. And I was right. You want me to interview someone? I can interview Larry.
Yep.
All right, give him here.
No, it won't stretch that far, Clark.
Hey, Larry. Larry. Well, found another person to interview here at halftime. My good friend and ex-colleague Larry Brownlee.
Yeah.
And now at the college doing bands over there. Tell us how it's been going over there at the college.
We've had a really good year. We've been very fortunate to stay in person and have rehearsals in person, and we had one concert first semester that we could have a limited audience at. We've got the original gym at Sterling College is right above our band room.
Did you know my mom played in that gym?
I did not.
Yep, she played up there 6-on-6.
Yeah.
3 on a side.
My mom played 6-on-6 at Sterling College also.
What year your mom graduated?
Oh, that would have been in the early 40s.
Mine was in the 57 or something like that.
So
anyways, I don't know that much about it, but her and her sister played offense on the same team.
Yep.
They were pretty decent.
My mom, I think she was pretty good at it as well.
Yeah. So tell us about the band at the college. What's been your highlight?
I think the concert we just did in the fall was maybe the highlight so far. We did a concert on cultural diversity, racial equality, and just had a good variety of music that supported that and kind of narration that went along with that. And so we had really good feedback from our audience and our kids and our college community. And again, just to be able during this time to have a live concert and have a limited audience there is pretty cool.
Yeah. So you started what? This your third year there? Second?
It's my second year full-time. I did a year before that when I was still full-time at the high school and did some at the college. So
and your best section in the band's the flutes.
Yeah, my flutes are pretty awesome.
Tell us about your flutes.
I've got a flute ensemble. Actually have 5 flutes in the band, but I have a flute quartet that is pretty awesome.
You got a bass flute or something in it.
Yeah, we have a bass flute.
What do you call that big thing?
It's a bass flute. We have a bass flute and an alto flute.
Yeah, that's cool.
Those were able to purchase last year with a gift from the Dwarf family.
Okay.
And so we're really
So they're
excited
new
to have
instruments,
those.
huh?
They are. Yep, just got them.
Are they expensive? Is a bass flute expensive? It looks expensive. It's big.
It is expensive.
Yeah. What's more, a tuba or a bass flute?
Well, a tuba is going to be more.
Okay.
If it's a good one. But if you get you can get a really high quality bass flute, and it's probably about the same price as a tuba.
Okay. Well.
Amazingly.
Yeah, instruments just cost a lot.
They do. They do. And, it costs a lot to keep them in good shape.
Right. You got to keep fixing them.
Yep.
Where do you see the band program headed? What's your goal for next year or in the future? What are you trying to do?
Well, I'd like to get to a point where we've got 45, 50 kids every year.
In band?
Several all-state kids.
Uh-huh.
We've got 2 all-state choir kids in the band this year.
Okay.
But I've got a couple all-state band kids that I think are coming next year.
Okay.
Kind of get things going. But I'd like to get to a point where we've got, 45 to 50 is a great size for a wind ensemble, especially in a small college.
Right.
And we get kids that come in with really high quality. Just keep that band program building and building. That's our goal.
You went on to the Board of Education, last summer? Last fall?
Last January. A year
ago already?
Yeah.
Gee.
Yeah.
So have you enjoyed that?
I would say yes. It's not every job there is enjoyable, but
sure.
On the whole, it's been fun. And, this has been a crazy year for everybody. And
yeah,
for school,
all school districts are having COVID issues.
Yeah, for all schools, it's pretty tough.
I'm sure tough for board members and tough for administrators. And it's tough for teachers, too, and tough for families. It's just tough for everybody. What have you probably enjoyed the most on there?
I think just being able to bring a perspective to the school board from somebody that's been a teacher.
Right.
You don't often have that.
Sure.
And to have somebody on the board that's been in the public education for almost 40 years.
Sure.
And just be able to provide some insight that maybe your average person in the community or board member would
anything you can share about the goals of the board or things that we're looking to maybe improve or points of emphasis or any of those sorts of things you've talked about in the last few meetings or anything? Of course, COVID has dominated almost every meeting, I'm sure.
COVID has dominated about everything. Yeah. And, again, I feel very fortunate at Sterling that we've been able to, for the most part, keep our kids in school.
Yeah.
And that's been big.
And I don't know if it's us doing a good job or just the town itself is small enough that we haven't faced so many of the devastating problems.
We've done a really good job
We've tried. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, setting parameters and following those rules, and I think we've done a really good job. One thing we want to continue to do is keep working on getting our education as high as possible. We had some positions in the past that we cut or that people left and we didn't fill them. We're working on filling those positions for next year.
Getting the staff filled back in.
So we want to get faculty build up, support the faculty. It's been tough on them. They've got to do more than ever, and we've got less money. So we're hoping to build support for the faculty. And we want them to know that we value them highly.
Yeah, I feel like we've been fortunate that with the state taking a hit with people not working due to COVID, that they haven't just cut education to the bone. It was already bad.
Yeah.
So much that we just had to fire everybody,
Yeah, well, it started out and then the governor said, we're going to support education fully. And so she made that commitment. Well, it was hard to believe that, I guess, in the fact that, tax revenue was going down, down, down. But it's been the last couple quarters, the tax revenue has been a lot higher than expected.
Back in, yeah.
So we're actually going to probably end up getting fully funded and actually a little bit more than we had anticipated.
You know, the last 10 years have been rough in education.
It has been rough, and it gets
when
tougher
me and
every
you
year.
when I've started and you'd been there 3 or 4 or 5 years, whatever, we used to be able to get equipment. You know, Cecil Dill was a superintendent when I started, and he'd come and say, hey, I've got some money I need to spend. That hasn't happened to me in 20-some years now.
That has not happened. You're not going to.
And now it's like, nope, we can't do anything. I mean, you got stuff breaking and, wearing out. And nope, no money. Yeah, that's nobody's fault. It's just been that way for a long time.
Yeah, and I think it appears that we're maybe at a little bit of a turning point, even with COVID, that we feel like we're going to end up this year better than we thought we were going to.
That's good.
We're getting a little more money from different places that we weren't really anticipating. So, I'm hopeful that once COVID is behind us, our economy will really take a big upturn, and, we might be better off than we've been for a while.
Yeah.
That's our goal.
That'll be good.
Yeah.
Well, we're about ready to go here again. Thanks for scooting over and talking for a little while. Appreciate it.
All right. It's a fun game to watch.
This is awesome, yeah. I said we got to keep the 20 in the first quarter. We almost did.
Yeah. I think it's going to be pretty tight all the second half.
Well, we need to keep them around 40. We'll probably do fine.
Yeah.
If they get hot and they go to 55, then it not going to turn out so good.
Yeah.
All right, thanks.
All right, you bet.
Probably.
Chimichanga's sitting on him. Nice. Thanks to Mr. Brownlee for jumping in there. I'm not sure what was talked about, but I'm sure it was intelligent if Mr. Brownlee talked about it.
Band and school board.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
The levels on interviews at this show is quite high.
Oh, I know it is. Zach Surface finally draws the nylon. So Sterling on a 7-0 run until that basket.
Well, Vance found a way to get that guy a shot. That's what that boiled down to. That was a halftime
adjustment.
Deal. Yeah, it was a halftime deal there.
13-point separation there.
This is a very bad move by them.
You think the zone is?
Yeah. But this personnel, it's going to be okay for them, but eventually it's going to be real bad.
Now, if they let us dribble from the wing to do that, that's not going to be good. That's not a very good zone right there. Logan Churchill loses it. Zach Surface nearly saves it.
I'm not sure he made the right call there.
I'm not sure either.
He maybe did. I don't know. It's far away from here.
Of course, Zach was probably on the line maybe.
You say they scored 100 points?
Yes. It wasn't overtime, 100-96, so it wasn't like it was a, one-sided or anything.
Well, we're kind of stretching it out a little bit here.
Tell you what.
Makes a difference when you make a couple shots. A couple three-pointers add up pretty quick.
He's running hot tonight after, about 5 games? After the Bennington game, I don't remember, was that Berean Academy played Friday night before the tournament the next week? Or I can't remember.
We beat Berean, though.
Yeah, that's what I mean, but he wasn't knocking down those threes like that. Tyus found his range tonight. Largest lead at 15, and
that comes and goes.
Yes, it does.
If you can keep them from scoring more than 40-some, low 40s, you're going to be okay.
And we're on pace for that. Would you agree?
I would.
You like that?
Keep up this pace.
But we're scoring too much, according to you. which makes sense to me. Nice move. Tyus rejects that. Jonathan Schlosser. What do you think a strategy would be for that? To go right into him or stop early? Hopewell tips it.
Quit going in there and shoot three-pointers. I've told you that all along. People don't actually believe he's going to block everything. But I've seen enough of it. I just know he's going to block just about everything that goes in there and not foul. People think, yeah, he's going to foul if we go long enough at him. But typically, no. Golly, we're filling it up now like I haven't seen in a while.
Who is this team?
Yeah.
We couldn't throw it in the ocean at the Sterling Invitational, and Sterling up by 18. Again, Moundridge handed Hillsboro only their second loss after we handed them the first loss at the first game of the year. They haven't lost since. Hillsboro hasn't. Thought maybe Zach got away with the travel there, as that'll go out on Cody Royer. Kaz Comley and Gabe Riffle into the game. Sterling led 16-11 after one, 30-21 at halftime, and just blown this thing open. There you go. Churchill with the 20-footer.
Oh, nice move, Tyus.
Tyus avoids the contact.
I thought he was going to try to dunk it.
Wisely didn't try. 4:17 left in the third quarter. Sterling opens up a 20-point lead. Didn't see this coming, did you, Clark?
I don't know what I thought.
Don't even tell me you did.
We are shooting better.
Oh, my gosh. I wish Andrew was over here. He could tell us what we're shooting. It's pretty high. Hopewell and Kaufman battling
Why
hard.
were they so excited? Just that we played that hard or what? They're looking over at the bench or something.
Donovan D'ing up.
I guess.
And then there was a scramble. I thought there was some
I thought they're
wild
teeing
hands.
somebody up or something.
And then Donovan smiling. I told you he's got a little Rodman in him.
Yeah, Rodman can do that.
You got to take a little pride in that defense. Kaz gets thumped. And Kaufman doesn't like that one either, and that'll be his third, 2 in a row here. And I think Coach Unrau's going to take him out for just a minute because he is hot. Kaz calmly with the bottom of the net, and he will. Joseph Schrag will check in and let Kaufman cool down a little bit.
Look at Vance going to take a knee with him.
That wasn't his foul. It was actually on Jonathan Schlosser. He's going to check right back in. Sterling will run 3 in here, up 22. You'd think maybe Sterling worked on defense last week.
Well, either that or these guys aren't as good at offense as Hugoton and some of the other teams we played. I mean, Hugoton could really shoot it.
I know Coach Snyder was a little frustrated that, you know better than anybody, he wants to force you off the three-point line and make a tough shot. He doesn't want to give you any.
Especially when you shoot 9 out of 10.
Yeah, right, and so You know, when they keep backing up, you think there's no way they can make that, and then they were. But I thought our defense at Cheney was pretty good, too. Kaz can't hang on to it. I didn't mind where he threw it.
I thought he was trying to throw it to Zach. Then I figured, oh, he's trying to kick off 23.
Where he threw it ended up working out, get a side out of bounds. Caden Webb back in the game. I don't know who all checked in that. There were 3 of them.
Cody, Gay, Zach, and Caden.
I'm just impressed with our energy. That's good defense.
Yeah.
Makes a little difference when you don't have the
But deny us.
the shot blocker, yes, in there, and Sterling will turn it over. 45-25. .211 left. Schrog misses it. Kaz thought he was going to see Gabe there. Uh-oh.
Oh. I thought he was going to bank it off for a shot.
He should have.
What happened?
He hung in the air. He called up his inner Uncle Clark Comley and got a little levitation.
Yeah, I used to do that a little bit.
Yeah. Caden
I
Webb
think
with
people
the
might
assist.
want to start guarding that a little tight or something.
I don't know as you can.
Yeah, it is hard.
If you throw a good pass, he's just going to jump up over you, and if you try to defend it, you probably foul. Nice take. Nice pass. Schlosser misses it.
The energy's lacked a little bit what it did ever since the big fracas up here. Kind of slowed down.
Our energy on defense hasn't been
Yeah, it
hurt
has.
one bit. No, it
Yeah,
hasn't.
we're not playing quite so hard.
Oh, yeah. Cody Royer, oh my gosh. It's just raining in here. Cody Royer with a bomb. 1 minute left. This nice basket there by Corbin Under. They just had a hard time finding open shots.
We've not done what the last 3 minutes what we did the first 3 of this quarter. Ever since the fracas, we've not been near as intense. Thing is, we're scoring, so everything's matching. Pass.
Oh, I was trying to be an
Yeah,
alley-oop
it was.
there. .14 seconds left.
Uh-oh. Everybody all right? That was about a wreck there.
If that wasn't a wreck, I don't know what you would
Yeah, I mean,
call
a wreck that you might break your wrist on. Or
Oh, I got you. That was a wreck. The Grace Rowland Wreckometer would have been up in the red zone over there. 9.4 seconds left. Uh-oh, they're going to get a chance. Donovan with the rebound. Pius from just across half court. Sterling leads by 22 at the break.
Well, it was a dominating defensive performance for 3.5 minutes.
Outscored
the
them.
last 2.5, not as good.
Yeah, I would agree with that. 20-7 run, or third quarter there. Most of those points from Moundridge came right at, as you said, the last on a 3 and then that 2. But I'm impressed with the Sterling defense. This is better than we saw against Berean. And we really didn't get to see us during the tournament.
The team defense is doing better.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Well, are you disappointed that people are getting to watch us or watch the games in person?
Not
Because
at all.
it's really hurt our viewership.
Yeah,
That's a blow to you. You know,
like the grandparents that got to see first game tonight. No,
yeah,
they've been missing that. It's not just the game; it's the ride over to the game. It's the restaurant snacks on the afterwards. It's the fellowship of your family that's been lacking, not just the game.
I would agree.
So
I don't know about the snacks. That's a Comley.
It's everybody. It's all society. You're weird. You're weird.
No.
Everybody goes and gets a hamburger or a Subway or something on the way to the game. Yeah.
No.
And you eat it in the car, and it's just a fun time.
The Comley world is
normal.
No. Now, as Kaz turns that over. Now, I've been with your mom, and she's watching now, right now.
Probably.
Now, Grandma Comley always had a Grandma Comley stash.
She got a whole bag of it every time.
A whole bag of it. And Kaz used to kill that thing. But no matter where she went, she had the Grandma Comley stash. So I think that's where you're getting the snack thing from.
That's maybe, but I think most people have that same sort of stuff.
There'll be another foul on Kaz.
Kaz better watch. If he starts playing the ref, his dad's going to just not be happy.
Yeah, you start holding your hands out there.
Yeah, it doesn't go too good at the old Comley house.
Nice rebound. As Caden had inside position, and then Schlosser outworked him around for it, and then Caden ended up with the rebound. Zach from about 24.
We have made a lot of threes.
He's found the mark now after struggling his first few. I believe Coach Schneider basically threatens him if he doesn't shoot it. He's not playing. I don't know that for a fact, but
that was
like
terrible there.
Corbin Weedle.
I don't know where the breakdown came, but that was awful.
53-31. Tyus and Cody Royer ready, set to check in at the next dead ball. Sterling turns it over, now 6 minutes. This is when you'll get a little bit of a run, don't you think? Nice rebound by Schlosser. That'll go out on a Black Bear.
Off our back.
What?
Went off our back.
Yeah. Oh. You know, these benches are hard.
I've been saying that. It's not just these, it's all these
All
plastic
benches.
ones. The angles aren't right to sit against the wall like they used to be. You used to be able to get the wall seat and be pretty comfortable, but
swatted by Tyus. 5:42 left.
it's kind of a yawner right now.
Tyus with a nice pass to Gabe Riffle. Timeout. Coach Unrau.
Maybe he's saying, quit trying to go in there to tie it. Shoot the three. If I'd watched us play several games, I'd just become a perimeter-based team, try to shoot a lot of threes, because you get 3 instead of 2. And if you're going to get to the middle, you're going to the middle to kick, not to shoot, to draw the defense and to kick. That's how I'd play us.
If you can make them.
Well, you're going to lose one way or the other. if you're, I mean, he's going to block the most of shots. The teams that have beat us have shot threes.
Yes.
Am I right on that? On all, how many games we lost? 5. I didn't see the Lions game. They shoot a lot of threes. You know?
No.
Where'd they
Well, it
score
was
their
like
points?
30 to 20 some.
Okay.
I mean, it was. I don't know. I didn't see that game. Luke called that game.
I mean, we got to be able to score 30, 40 points.
Yeah, we held them under 40, but Coach Freese held us under 30.
Freese coaches good defense.
Yes, he does. Of course, I made Coach Snyder feel just a little better when I told him that Southeast Saline held Scott City scoreless for 2.5 quarters and 4 points over 3.5 quarters for 16 points on the game against Southeast Saline Scott City. That's when you should have said that setback basketball a ways.
Yeah.
Landon Kaufman, the sophomore, he knocks that down, and now we have good fans sharing criticism of the referees on both sides to each other.
You mean they're talking across to each other?
Yes.
We're talking to their fans?
Well, we're complaining about the officiating, so they decided to complain that we're complaining or, you know.
No. I wasn't paying any attention to it, but I could hear somebody yelling something. Nice cut, Cass.
Yeah, I thought you were going to have to, at that junior high Bennington game
I was
the
starting
other
to
day,
worry, a little worried.
you were concerned.
I was a little concerned.
Those fans were invested.
That was a good way to put it. They were yelling like crazy.
They were. Cody Royer picks up another one. That'll be his 4th. That'll get Donovan Hopewell off the bench. But, yeah, you called that game. That was a great game. I mean, it was bad that we ended up on the wrong side of it.
It was a great junior high game.
It was a fun game to watch.
Very fun.
Try to get some of those replays in on Friday night. Michael Gray's going to be helping us. Kaz Comley with the swat.
Look at everybody just laughing their head off.
He is too.
The big lefty.
He went skyward.
He has gotten the air a little more than normal.
Called on his inner Uncle Clark and rose. I wish I could have seen you play. You've got one of the sweeter shots there is.
I shot some in the junior high practice. I couldn't hit the rim.
Well, yeah.
Took about 5 shots and never hit the rim. I finally had to leave. My coordination's all off.
You think that's it? You know, your shoulder's messed up. And I think
that might be part of it.
You know that movie Rookie of the Year?
No, I don't know that movie.
Kid breaks his arm, and then when it's fixed, he's like throws 100 and whatever miles per hour. I've been thinking that's what your problem is with your shoulder, is that you should probably, as Zach Surface fouls Logan Churchill, you know, have you tried to throw a ball recently with your tight shoulder?
I throw footballs.
I'll bet that thing is wound like a rubber band.
It is tight. I started throwing pretty easy at the beginning.
Can you throw harder now?
Nah, I don't think I'm worse. I was never that good to start off with, but I'm definitely worse. 4 to go of this thing. It's kind of boring right now.
19.
After our defense there in that first 3 minutes, second quarter.
They picked up a little full court here. Try to scramble to get something going
they're
again.
going to pick up some fouls. They only got 2. There's one.
Foul on Corbin Weedle.
Two times in one night. See how high Gabe just jumped?
I did see that.
Dang.
2 times in one night. You don't.
The balls must be underinflated.
You think?
It's like the Patriots.
It's not a bad tactic. But the referees are to check the the inflation before the games.
No, they don't do it. They just watch it bounce.
Yeah.
If it bounces to their elbow, it's good enough.
Donovan Hopewell with the garbage.
Big smile.
Surprised him. Wonder what they do at practice with only 9 kids.
They bring that dark-haired girl over.
They do have
let her
10.
play point.
They have 10 on the roster.
Oh, and that's all you need.
But, yeah. Caden Webb into the game. Donovan Hopewell checks out. 2:59
They probably
left.
got some alumni that live around here. Come in
and
give them a look once in a while.
Cody somehow gets it. Kaz calmly. The spin.
I don't know how to even get that one up there.
He could call that as a pass off the front
effective.
end rim. 23-point lead, and we're right at keeping them to 40 here, Clark.
Yeah, why don't you say this is exactly what I expected?
You did. Timeout. Did Moundridge called timeout, I guess.
I keep watching these guys. I can't tell if they're talking smack or if they're mad or what. They're kind of weird.
Who?
Well, just both teams,
Both
how
teams?
they react to each other. And
Yeah, I
stuff. It's
think
not
there's a little
normal.
bit of.
If it's chippy or if they're screwing, or, you know how you get to screwing
Yeah,
around. I
I
can't
don't-
tell what it is.
I don't think there's any of that.
What is it then? Am I noticing it or not?
Yes, I think you're noticing a little bit.
Yeah.
They're running a little hot, and we're kind of maybe baiting it a little bit, enjoying our 20-point lead.
How many's Moundridge lost?
5.
Well, they've lost a game before. It's not that big a deal. You know, if they've never lost, it'd be different. But
Yeah, but sometimes it's how you lost and who lose and who you lose to.
losing to us, I don't think that'd be a big deal.
Well,
They're not our arch rivals or anything.
no, I don't think there's anything going on in that. We're debating nothing.
We don't really have rivals like we used to. Trinity a little bit when we can beat them.
Inman hates us.
We don't hate them.
No.
I won't say we like them, but
You don't.
well, they keep beating me. That's why I don't like them. Nothing personal. Well, we're going to keep them around 40. 2 minutes left to go. I don't think they're going to score 20, so we did what we needed to do.
I agree.
There's a display for the first 3 minutes of that third quarter that our defense was pretty dang good. Like we play that well, we're going to beat a lot of people.
You know, I saw what the officials saw, but Coach Schneider obviously didn't, and nor do the Sterling faithful. As the Moundridge crowd is tiring of the Sterling crowd. Good decision by Caden Webb there, 1.5 minutes left. We're going to shut this thing down as soon as we can, Clark.
We got to get to sleep.
Sterling turns it over. Sterling gave up 11 in the first. And there's your 41, but it was a hard-earned 41.
Yeah, the last 6 minutes haven't been so much.
Scoring 21 in the first and 20 in the second so far did Moundridge, so that's where you want it to be for Sterling. It's kind of a lot to
Nice
ask.
here. Nice.
Gabe Riffle keeping teams at 40 is an awfully big ask. Would you agree, Clark? But
Yeah.
we're right there.
That's no better than we scored on an in and out night. It's just what it needs to be, 40, 45, somewhere.
Yeah.
In there. I mean, if we were a prolific scoring team.
Wouldn't matter, would it?
No, but we've shown that we got to play really good defense, rebound the ball well.
I think Coach Schneider will be pleased because I don't know if he was sure what he was going to get tonight.
I don't know.
Well, I visited with him.
You did?
Yeah, he wasn't quite sure. So I think he's got to be.
I'll confirm this. He's more happy winning than losing. I will say that with 100% surety.
You know, that's what you're going to be known for forever. Winning is better than losing. That's going to go down in a quote book someday.
Well,
that, and I enjoyed watching their little faces cry.
No, don't say that. It's not.
So a nice win for Sterling, which is just.
Yeah, that's a good win right there.
That's a huge win. It's shocking to me to win by 20. Not that we won, but to win by 20. And that'll do it for Sterling and Moundridge. 61-41, the Black Bears win. And that'll do it for us. We'll be back on Friday night. The Shark will be on playing
Where are
Marion.
we at? Are we home?
We're at home. We'll have Marion, and so that'll do it for the Shark. I'm Brian Richter. Thank you for joining us on the Black Bear Broadcasting Network. Sterling wins 61-41. Say goodnight, Clark. Say goodnight, Clark.
Good night, Clark.
Thank you.